Pink, just to let you know, I can't call her Pink. It's Alicia for me. So Alicia and I have a very interesting relationship because it all happened by chance. Just kind of just happened. There was no plan. From what she has told me, she stole my phone number from her makeup artist's telephone because he had met my girlfriend, which is a stylist for Christina, and they exchanged numbers. He knew I was her girlfriend, so therefore the home number was my number as well. Alicia was told by him, hey, guess who I met? I met Linda Perry. And she's all, oh no, you kidding me? And then she went in his phone and took the phone number. And then here I have this phone call from this girl that is going on. It was like a really long message about how I need to write a song with her or sing on her album. If I don't call her back, she's going to sit outside my house. How she stayed up till 3, 4 in the morning on her balcony singing Dear Mr. President. And I'm like, wow, it's a really energetic message. My name's Pink, and blah, blah, blah. And I had no idea who Pink was at all. And then maybe a few days later, somebody had the TV on, and I walked by it, and there was this video with this girl, pink hair, and singing some R&B song, and I was like, oh, wow, interesting. Why would this girl be calling me? And so I called her back, and I said, I think you have the wrong Linda Perry. I'm not hip, I'm not R&B, and, anyways, that's basically how it started. I think the first song I heard was the Most Girls, or it was the one when she's on the motorcycle, and then there was another video right after that. I don't remember what that was, but I guess it was the 2 singles that she had. But I don't really invest myself into listening to what people have done in the past. I wasn't really, I'm not a fan of that style of music. That's why I was a little shocked that she was calling me because, what I do, actually I wasn't a producer or a songwriter. I wrote songs for myself, and I do more weirder, popper, folk, rock. That's kind of basically my thing. So, I didn't bother listening to the album. I just kind of we just talked, and she asked me to come meet her. So I went to this hotel and met her where she was at, and we talked, and I really liked her. I was really taken. I was like, you know what? We have a lot of the same characteristics. And at the time, I kind of left the business. I was not happy with the direction I was taking in my own career and trying to reshuffle things, and I didn't like my band, all this stuff, and I was like, okay, I gotta figure out what I want. And then what I like is, I love Pink Floyd, I love Zeppelin, I love rock and roll, 70s music. So I was like, okay, I need to get back to what I like, not what everybody else wants of me. So I had written a bunch of songs, and I started putting this showcase together with my manager. So I had all these people, like, oh, Linda wants to come back, because I just left the business. And when everybody heard I wanted to return and make another album and get signed, I had all this big buzz. So I had this showcase all lined up that my manager had been doing for 2-3 months. When I met Alicia, I came back from that meeting, and I called up my manager, and I'm like, you got to cancel that showcase. And she's all, why? And I'm like, there's something here. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm supposed to do this. And she's all, well, what does she want you to do? And I said, she wants me to sing a song or write a song with her for the record. And she's all, what? You want me to cancel this showcase, that I've been lining up, that is going to get you another record deal, and you want me to cancel it because, this girl wants you to write a song or sing on it? And I'm all, yeah, I have a feeling. I think I'm supposed to be doing this. And that's basically how it started. And then Alicia and I were exactly that. It was only meant to write a song together, or me possibly sing. And then the week prior to meeting her, I had written this song that, you know, honestly, I thought was a joke, because I was trying to learn how to play, you know, MPCs, like do programming. Everything I've done before has all been organic, you know, Neve, analog. And I'm like, I got all these computer stuff, and I'm like, okay, you know, bump, 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 bump. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll put these fake horns on, and then, okay, the bass, boom, 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 you know, and put guitar, wah, wah, you know, just having a field day. Anything I wanted to do to this track, I just kept doing it. And then I just picked up this harmonica microphone, and I was just like on the fly, just like, I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. And after I finished it, I just started laughing, and I called up my manager, and I played it to her on the phone. I'm like, dude, I just wrote a dance hit. So I played that song to Alicia, and she was like, you know, and her company's like, well, okay, we got the first single. So it all kind of trickled from there.